Hello, and welcome to Let the Children. My name's Jenny.
Hello, my name is Freddie. Welcome to our special series on feast and festival.
If you haven't seen the video so far, you can catch up by following the link below.
Last week, we've been looking at Yom Kippur. In our last video, we said that Yom Kippur was the Day of Atonement and meant a day of covering our bad behavior or sin.
Fun facts about feasts and festivals.
Number 1, God gave Moses very special instructions for covering the sins of the people of Israel. This happened just once a year on the day of Yom Kippur.
Number 2, only on that day was the high priest allowed into the most holy place and stand in the presence of God.
Number 3, this was a really serious time. God's instructions were that the high priest had to put the blood of a sacrificed animal on the altar.
Number 4, the high priest went before God on behalf of God's people, the people of Israel, so that everyone's sins could be covered.
Number 5, Yom Kippur is a serious time, and people spend time fasting and praying about their sins.
Number 6, fasting usually means going without food. Sometimes that can be for 1 or 2 meals, and sometimes it can be longer. And people fast because it helps them to really focus on God.
These days, we don't have a temple and a high priest to follow special instructions. So how can God forgive us?
In the New Testament, in the book of Hebrews, God talks about a different high priest who covered all our sins, and his name is Jesus.
The blood of animals was only demonstrating something bigger that God wanted to do. He wanted to cover our sins once and for all, forever, through Jesus.
Yes, and Jesus made a very different sacrifice. He was willing to be the sacrifice himself when he died on the cross.
The Bible also tells us that when Jesus died, the curtain that led to the Holy of Holies, the most holy place, was torn completely from top to bottom. So now there was nothing to stop people from being in the presence of God. Anyone, anywhere could be in his presence.
Yes. And that means us too. Yes. So why not spend some time this week in the presence of God? Say thank you to Jesus for dying on the cross for us. And ask him if there's anything at all we need to say sorry for. And then thank God for his forgiveness.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.